Hi, everyone. I think we're live. Yes. Okay, we're finally live now. Thank you so much for your patience and for waiting. As you see, we had a power outage here in New York that made a tree fall, and the tree caught on fire, and the entire area just went dark. But we got our generator up, so our live is still going. 1 second. So please type in the chat below. I'd love to see where you're coming in from. And yeah, let's get started with our live series for today. Okay, I can't see my notes when I do this. Sorry, some technical difficulties. Just hang in there, but I am... Can you plug this in? Oh, great. I see Natasha said you got a quick workout in. Great for you. Perfect timing. I see Mila says you're tuning in from New York. Sorry, from Los Angeles. Lena's from Arizona. Simply Dragon is from Arizona as well. Natasha says, I love when people are late. I'm always behind, so it helps. All right, so let me share my screen and get started for today. Okay, welcome. This is our Brain Education Earth Week live series. I wanted to go more in detail on what this live series is and who we're collaborating with. We're collaborating with Honors Haven Retreat in the Catskills in New York. And so I wanted to, kind of explain more why we're doing that. And so if you tuned in yesterday, Linda did a 1 hour brain education experience. So if you tuned in yesterday, I'd love to hear in the comments what you thought, what you experienced, if you were able to see it. If not, it will be on our YouTube page for, archived, so you'll be able to experience it from there. But so if you're new today and just tuning in, welcome. Good to see you. And thank you for typing where you're coming in from. So one thing I wanted to mention before I dive right in is our super chat function. We feature this feature on our live streams, and you can send us some love by donating a small amount to our channel. And that could help fund our videos and help create content for you. So your donations help us reach more people to help them with mental health. And so for anyone who donates more than $25, Linda and I will meet with you one-on-one over Zoom, and we'll talk to you about anything you'd like to talk about, whether you're something you're going through or anything like that for 15 minutes. So we'll have a private one-on-one session together if you donate more than $25. And yes, so that's just a feature that you could see by the comment section if you're interested. And okay, so welcome to day 2 of our Brain Education Earth Week live series. And I'll get started today talking about our collaboration efforts with Honors Haven. So Linda and I are currently at Honors Haven Retreat in Ellenville, New York. And the reason we're here is because Honors Haven is a place that teaches brain education in person. So we've been getting tons of comments, tons of requests and questions from people asking, where can I practice brain education in person? And we have many retreat centers around the world. We have one in Arizona, in Sedona. We have one in Korea, in Canada, New Zealand, Japan, and Tenerife, Spain, and many centers around the world. But we're here at Honors Haven Retreat because it's one of the most a beautiful place filled with nature. So we thought that would be perfect to be here during Earth Week to showcase the area and show you guys a place where you can practice brain education. So during this live, I will talk a little bit more about what Honors Haven has to offer, and then I will go more in depth on why nature is important to us, why we have to connect more with nature, and what that really means, and how that connects to brain education principles. And then at the end, I'll do a walkthrough guided meditation with you guys at the waterfall here. So yes, that's the kind of overview of the live today. So the reason we've been collaborating with Honors Haven Retreat is because they do brain education here in person. And so here's an image. You could see it's a huge property with a lot of greenery, a lot of nature, tons of acres, and it's the perfect place, especially if you're in New York, to get away from the busy city. The reason we're collaborating with them is because they're they're trying to be an authority in the green movement and in sustainability. So as you can see on this slide, they're striving to create a harmonious, sustainable world for all. That is their motto. You'll hear more about their sustainability and eco-conscious green projects on the live on Friday, where I'm interviewing the property manager of the place. He'll talk more about their sustainability efforts. So if you're interested in that, definitely tune into that on Friday. At the same time, 12 p.m. PT, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties then. But yes, I wanted to bring in Honors Haven's mission. So they say that our mission is to be a place for an authentic human connection and integrative personal development, which is basically what we try to do with brain education, where people can improve themselves and better appreciate others. We seek to achieve this mission by offering an environment and experiences for holistic wellness, transformational leadership, and greener hospitality. By meeting this goal, we intend to have a positive impact on the entire industry beyond its location and the neighboring communities to create a harmonious and sustainable world for all. So yes, you can see that they're very focused on the earth and saving the earth and being one with nature. And they believe that nature is an integral part of living a full and joyous life. So here are some of the nature elements that they offer at the retreat. So first they have a healing park, and as a part of the changes they're trying to make towards a more sustainable development and greener hospitality. They're converting their 9-hole golf course into a park and garden for picnicking, for nature walks, for outdoor activities, and for nature study. So they have this huge, lots of land, beautiful green land that they're converting from a golf course into a place where you can really connect more with nature. And then they also have a 600-foot double zipline course that can be used as a standalone exercise or somewhere where you can celebrate team building with a group. But they incorporated that with their nature elements at this retreat. And then they have hiking and waterfalls. So you can explore beautiful trails for both novice and expert hikers. They have hiking trails that wind through the foothills of the mountain range, and the trail system has 3 different routes to get you to the waterfall and for you to get a full hiking experience here. And then the Kiva Garden is a new feature they added to the land, and it's kind of an outdoor uh, outdoor area where they want to demonstrate more sustainable, eco-friendly, like a sustainable ecosystem. And it's used as a sacred gathering space for ceremonies and events, and it's made all by hand. So all these rocks were put here by hand with no machines, so people can experience kind of working in nature and working with nature. And then I have a short promo video that I'd like to share of the place.
Welcome to Honors Haven.
One second. Before I share, I'll look at some of the comments and see what people are saying. Hi from Paris, France. Hello. Hi from Olympia, Washington. Hi, Naveen from Spain. Great. Yeah, thank you for all the comments. Okay, let me share this promo video. All right.
Retreat and Conference, our beautiful refuge in the Hudson Valley Catskill region, nestled amongst 200 acres of lush gardens, rolling hills, surrounding a freshwater lake with a view of the Shawanga mountain range. With our newly developed food forest garden, eco-healing park, and outdoor activity areas, we offer a perfect combination of space, services, and programs for your events and retreats. By adopting high standards of sustainability and green operation, such as zero waste, net zero energy, and farm to table, Honors Haven aspires to set a new standard of wellness, not only for our guests and staff, but also for our community and the planet. With 232 comfortably furnished rooms and suites with flexible bed options, as well as conference and catering facilities, we offer a premier destination for all sizes of group meetings, celebrations, weddings, and special events, as well as retreats and getaways for individuals. Delicious, fresh cuisine is prepared daily from the international menu of our European-trained head chef, accommodating all types of dietary preferences with delicious and savory fare. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner overlooking clear terrace views, rolling mountains, and our private lake beneath crisp skies. We can accommodate large and small events, indoor and outside, and at any time of the year. Our location, perfectly situated between New York City and Albany, makes Honors Haven an ideal upstate destination. Come together for your next group event or retreat and enjoy all that our grounds have to offer, perfect for creative and productive events of nearly any size. Our meeting enhancement options will add more energy, depth, and meaning to your group's meeting and retreat. Options include wellness services and nature activities. Our planners will work with you to find programs and activities that you can fit into your agenda and program. Our outdoor activities are carefully designed for a subtle mixture and balance of fun, challenge, comfort, nurture, and breakthrough. Each program gives participants an opportunity to experience the outdoors and increase their comfort level and connection with nature. And for those in search of R&R, drop by the spa and detox at the wet and dry saunas and jacuzzi, followed by an appointment with one of our treatment specialists. We hope to have the pleasure of serving you during your next visit to the Hudson Valley at our unique Four Seasons retreat and conference. Honors Haven guarantees that your next vacation or event will be nothing short of extraordinary.
So, what do you guys think about that video? Doesn't it seem awesome? Like an awesome place to be, to explore? Yes, definitely gorgeous, Natasha. Okay, so I'll keep going on my presentation. So, what does it mean to actually connect to nature? In the general sense, connecting to nature means getting more immersed in nature. So, whether it's going for a walk outside, just being more a part of nature, like farming, gardening, being next to water, that's a way to connect to nature. But in our society nowadays, that's become very hard, especially for kids when all they grow up just in front of a computer screen with iPads, with video games, with computers. So it's becoming a lot harder connecting to nature, don't you think? So, in the general sense, connecting to nature really means being out and about doing activities in nature. So, here are some simple activities you can do in nature. So, first, letting nature in. That means, opening your windows, your blinds, your curtains, or doors to allow sunlight and natural air to flow in your home to give it a more natural atmosphere if you can't really be outside for too long. Another way is to observe nature. So, if you spend some time outside, really try to observe what's happening around you. You can begin to notice things about your environment that you've never seen before and increase your awareness of your surroundings. Another way is just simply going for a walk. It doesn't matter if it's a walk in the local park or around your neighborhood, but getting some outside exposure and fresh air is very good for your health and it can help strengthen your connection to nature. The fresh air and the sun are just a couple examples of how going for a walk each day can really improve your overall health and your connection to nature. Another way is stargazing. That's something that can be fun and nostalgic and a way to admire the universe and all the different possibilities. And in a way, it can be humbling to be reminded that our lives here on Earth are a part of a huge picture formed by millions of worlds that we hardly even ever get to dream of. Another way is to visit bodies of water. So, water, as you may or may not know, is the basis of all life on Earth, and natural bodies of water are absolutely beautiful. And the sound of water, like we'll hear later in the meditation, are naturally soothing. So, they calm you, and ocean sounds, waterfall sounds are naturally soothing to many people. Another way is driving by the countryside. If you drive and let the roll down the windows, let the fresh breeze in, you can enjoy the natural experience of being outside in nature as well. Eating fresh foods, you can shop at a farmer's market, you can eat foods that are naturally grown and raised and recently harvested that can do a lot for your health, and also you can really savor the natural tastes that come straight from the earth. Another way that could be fun is visiting a zoo. Uh, you can gain lots of insight on the rest of the world and the different kinds of animals we live with that we don't get to see every day. Some outdoor activities, going outside, not being in front of a computer, playing games like soccer or playing basketball, sports, anything, just something getting outside, especially with family, with friends. That could be great to connect more to nature. A great way to connect to nature is camping. I mean, if you're sleeping on the ground in nature, that's with, no technology, no way to plug your phone in. That's a great way to really become one with nature, listen to all the sounds, really become aware of your environment. And then another way is to start a garden or take on gardening or farming. So it's a great experience that exposes you directly to the work of nature as you can watch your plants grow. A lot of people have no idea even the length of time it takes for certain seeds to sprout and the amount of work it takes, the amount of sunlight, the amount of water for trees and certain seeds to sprout. So it can be a very enlightening experience that way. So next, I wanted to go a little bit deeper and kind of highlight the principles of brain education to do with nature that Il Chili, the founder of brain education, talks about. And he mainly talks about that we are nature. Humans are a part of nature, and that's something we sometimes forget, that we're a part of nature and that we are one with nature and that we actually are nature. We have a true nature within us. And all of this comes from ancient Taoism philosophies that we are one with nature. It's a cycle. We are born from nature and we go back to nature. So I wanted to, dive in more on those principles. So humans are nature, you are nature. So Il Chili states, the founder of brain education, that nature, especially our true inner nature, can show us how to coexist with each other and the earth peacefully and sustainably. So he believes that when we recognize that we are nature, just like the sun or the trees, we are not artificial, we're not man-made, that we can really begin to coexist well with the people we know and the earth. So, for example, if you think of the sun is always shining brightly, giving us warmth and energy. And it does that naturally with no judgment. It doesn't need anything outside of it to shine brightly, and it produces light on its own. So, we as humans can also be like the sun. We can have a bright consciousness in any situation. We have the capacity to make health, happiness, and peace within us. And we are inherently valuable regardless of our wealth, our income status, where we're from, any of that, all kinds of outside characteristics. We have that inherent nature inside of us. So having all of this inside of us, we don't need to look to the outside for it. And when we look inside, our natural desires for harmony, balance, sustainability, and peace come out. So when we realize we are nature, just like the sun, the plants, the animals, everything on earth, that can make us live more peacefully. It could help us live a more coexisting lifestyle, and that becomes more natural and more intuitive to us. So, by meditating in nature, spending time in nature, and working in sustainable ways, our mind and energy resonates with nature's energy. So, when we pay attention to nature, we almost can't help but feel like we are one with nature. When we're one with nature, our consciousness changes and we naturally want to coexist more sustainably with nature. By communicating with nature, we can strengthen our resolve to keep peaceful coexistence at the forefront of our decisions. And if we go a little deeper, for humanity, looking at the bigger spectrum of humanity, if we all work together, we can make coexistence a priority in our lives and our communities. Both the hope and the destruction of the human race lies in each of us. And if we choose to live that way, we can make it happen. If we choose to coexist well and peacefully with others, we can make it happen. So, going outside and walking down the street, sitting amidst red rocks, walking down, a beautiful garden street, and taking in the surroundings are great ways to ground yourself in nature. But because the same energy flows through the nature also flows through each of us, you can do it just by sitting in front of your computer. So you can use actually the power of modern technology to enjoy meditations and enjoy connecting with nature, and then use the power of your brain's imagination to create a natural environment in your mind. By focusing inside, you can access nature's energy and rejuvenate yourself. So, in a few minutes, we'll experience a walkthrough meditation that I pre-recorded the video a little bit earlier, but I will narrate it as it plays. And just use your brain and use your imagination as you're sitting in front of your computer to experience this beautiful nature here at the Catskills in New York. So I'll get that set up and I'll see some of the comments while that's getting set up. Yeah, people are talking about connecting to nature in different ways, connecting to the birds, love hearing the birds outside their window, sun gazing. It's been cloudy, but the sun has been coming up, yes. Great job. Okay, so let me share the video that I filmed and I will start the meditation. One moment. All right, so before I start the video, please find I hope you're already in a comfortable space, but please find a comfortable spot where you can watch this from. And we're going to do a little bit of walking. So if you want to walk with me as this video plays, we can do that as well. Okay, here we go. We are now on the way to the waterfall. There are a few trails and a few roads we have to take to get there in this beautiful forest in the Catskills. I had pre-filmed this video earlier, but I am narrating over it now. So come along with me. If you want to stand up and comfortably walk in place, you can imagine you're walking in this area with me, walking to the beautiful waterfall. And as you walk, make sure your shoulders and your arms are relaxed and that your focus is on the bottom of your feet. Right now is the perfect springtime in the Catskills. This area experiences 4 seasons. So in the summertime, it is super green. And in the winter time, it is filled with snow. And right now in April, it's springtime and it recently rained. So we're seeing a lot of the fall leaves on the ground. You can also see a lot of the greenery sprouting sporadically all over. And soon it will all be beautiful and green. The weather is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And the air is just so crisp and so clear and so fresh. With the power of your brain, imagine you are breathing in this crisp, fresh environment. As I walk, I love finding the sprouts, small sprouts of green all over. Okay, now I turned off the music and we are almost at the waterfall. We're at the waterfall. Let's take a moment to just look and watch and listen to the sounds of the waterfall. I hope you can feel the freshness, the crispness, You are now in a beautiful nature setting filled with trees, fresh air, and good energy. If you are still standing, please have a seat comfortably on a chair or on the floor. We will do meditation here right at the foot of the waterfall. And now, straighten your spine and relax your entire body. And find your balance by gently moving your upper body and your hips. Bring your body gently side to side. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And exhale through your mouth. Place your hands with your palms facing up on your knees. And listen to the sound of rushing water. And take a deep breath into your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. And one more time with your eyes closed. Breath in. Fill your lungs as much as you can. And exhale out through your mouth. Listen to the sounds of the waterfall and imagine it as powerful heavenly that can recharge your air all within you and around you. As you keep breathing in and out, through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel all your worries being released. And the sensation of relaxation begins to fill your body. Now imagine at the highest point on the top of your head, a cooler-sized hole opens and reveals your brain. The waterfall stream enters at the point and spreads down over your brain, your face, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your abdomen, your hip, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your feet and toes. This relaxing feeling goes deeper and deeper from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Imagine pure, fresh, and crisp water from the waterfall is filling your body and washing away all the tension, stress, pain, and negativity. Allow all of your stresses to be washed away by the waterfall. And breathe in and push it out. Breathe in and out. Now breathe in. And breathe out. And open your eyes and look at the beautiful scenery of the waterfall. Your body now feels lighter and warmer. Your breathing has become clearer and more comfortable. You feel peaceful and relaxed. You are now recharged and refreshed by this beautiful waterfall. Okay, now our meditation is over. If you experienced that, please comment below in the comment section how you felt, your experience with the waterfall meditation. I'd love to hear. Yes, VA Tracker says the energy released from the water in motion, negative ions hit our bodies, reducing depression. Yes, that's true. And Natasha says that was great. Thank you so much. Thank you. She says, I felt great. I love water so much. It soothes me. Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier. Water has a very great capability of soothing, whether it's ocean sounds, waterfall sounds, rain sounds. It has a strong calming quality. So if anyone else is here and experienced the meditation, please type your experience. I'd love to know what you felt. And then if you had any questions about what I talked about earlier, where I talked about the retreat center, the connection we have to nature, and then also Ilchili and his relation with brain education and nature and what he says about nature and what a lot of what Linda and I teach on this channel, all the principles that are based off of, a lot of them come from and are connected to nature. Okay, if nobody really has comments, if you're still typing, we can read them as they come, but I wanted to mention the rest of the week. So, oh, the lights just turned on. That means the light is back on in the entire area. We were just working off of a generator, so that's why the lights just changed. But yay, yay for lights, yay for power. So I wanted to mention the rest of the week. So tomorrow we have Linda with Bama Kim, and they're talking about youth empowerment and the kind of youth based retreats that they have here at Honors Haven. So they'll go in depth on that, and it'll be a great conversation. And then on Friday, I have a live with the property manager of this area, and he's going to touch on the sustainability practices that he's trying to implement here and how he's trying to make Honors Haven one of the most well-known places of, hospitality and sustainability in hospitality. And they have very cool initiatives going on here. So I'm very excited for that. So if that's something you're interested in, please tune in. And yes, Natasha, all of our positive energy made the lights come on. Definitely. I'm so happy the lights are on. It's also freezing in here. So hopefully the heat turns on and we get some more power, because in New York right now it's about like 50s, so a little bit chilly. But so I wanted to mention one more time our super chat function. It's a feature we have on the live streams. You can send us some love by donating to our channel and to help fund our videos so we can create helpful content for you. Oh, thank you, Natasha. Thank you. You said, thank you for making this happen today through the minor setback with the power. Thank you so much for donating, and thank you for coming. And we're so sorry for all the, setback with the power, but thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you, Natasha. So if anyone donates $25 or more, we connect with you one-on-one. Linda and I will have a private one-on-one session with you for 15 minutes. So we can talk about something more specific that you'd like. But again, thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you. We love seeing you in our lives. And for anyone who's not familiar with our channel that much, if you're new here, I wanted to point out we'll have our lives featured in the vlog section. So all the lives from this series will be there. And then also our 10-minute routines are our most popular videos. So if you're interested in experiencing brain education for 10 minutes, we have all kinds of symptoms that you can choose from. If you have like physical pain or tension anywhere, or you want a meditation, or you want connecting to yourself, all of those, we have all hundreds of videos at this point for 10 minutes each. So please check it out there in the 10 minutes routine playlist on our channel. And then also, if you haven't already, you can't really see it, but I'm wearing our t-shirt. It says "Take Back Your Brain," our t-shirt, and this is our slogan and our motto, "Take Back Your Brain." We feature it on, yes. We have it in our shop on our site, and I personally think I'm wearing it over a long sleeve black top. So it's actually short sleeve. It comes up to here, and it's super soft cotton. And I think it's a great conversation starter shirt that, you walk in somewhere, everyone's like, what do you mean take back your brain? And then you could be like, oh, I'm supporting this channel that does all this brain education for mental health and physical and mental symptoms. So it's a great way to support us as well. It's on our channel. And yes, we just put the link in the chat, braineducationtv.com/shop. But if anyone else has any questions or concerns or comments or experiences from today, please comment in the chat below. Okay, so if no one else has anything, please make sure to tune in tomorrow, same time. Hopefully, there's no technical difficulties. I don't think there will be. Everything's back up and running. So, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, for Youth Empowerment with Linda and Bama Kim. And then Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time, with me and Steve Kim, who's the property manager of this place for sustainability and business. So thank you so much. This will be it for today, but thank you for coming. Thank you for waiting during the delay. We're so glad power's back and have a great day.